Hello everybody, welcome to the Scentadar Fragrance channel. It's a pleasure to have you here today. Thank you so much for being here. And if you do find that you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as y'all know, this is the right place to come for fragrance news, fragrance reviews, and so much more. So today we're going to be talking about a fragrance, of course, but something a little bit different. I love to bring, whether it be indie fragrances or everything in between, with fragrance news. I love it to bring it to y'all. And today is this is a roll-on pure perfume oil. So you can find these, little beauties, often by Middle Eastern or Arabian brands, and they often are clones, but sometimes do their own work. So this fragrance has been inspired by none other than Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather. And let's talk about the smell. Let's talk about the performance and projection. Let's talk about the compliment factor, and of course the price. So this fragrance smells an awful lot like Tuscan Leather. But it's not as dark. It has a very full, very complex, well-rounded spiciness for about the first 30 minutes to an hour, and then it dries down almost to ombre leather, which is kind of like a white leather almost. That's very well-rounded, very soft, almost powdery. But it's still very sensual. It's a very good fragrance. That's what you're getting here. At first it's Tuscan Leather, then it becomes ombre leather. So if you liked, Tuscan Leather, thought it was too bold, liked ombre leather, wished it had a little bit of that spice, this is the best of both worlds. So I couldn't believe this fragrance when I smelled it. It was recommended to me in a fragrance Facebook group. I'm grateful to the community. Y'all are great. So I do recommend this fragrance if that's what you're looking for. The projection longevity, though, not as good in my opinion as either fragrance. I got consistent 6 hours. It did last a lot longer than that, perhaps 8 hours or so. But just as a skin scent, it wasn't really noticeable. So I think this fragrance is a little bit more charming than either fragrance. So if you're, going to get really close to somebody, perhaps a date night, perhaps a snuggle situation, and you like a very well-rounded brown leather kind of spicy fragrance with that soft, well-rounded, perhaps a little bit powdery, this fragrance is excellent. Projection-wise, it was about arm's length for the first hour or so, but it seemed that people really picked up on this more than I thought it, was projecting. So it might be a little bit of a sleeper, but this fragrance, excellent in that regard. Overall, it's just right for what you want, in most situations at least. So this fragrance isn't going to have the potency I think to stand up to winter like Tuscan Leather especially can. I think this is great for fall and even spring, spring nights. So compliment factor wise, it got great attention, but not a lot of people noticed it as much as I thought they would. Or if they did, they were just pleasantly surprised. And when I got close to people, though, they were really impressed by it. So again, it's more of a personal scent, and with it being kind of an extrait to pure perfume oil, you get ideas that it's going to be a projection beast, but that's not really the case. This is fragrance that has a lot of base notes or a lot of mid notes, so it doesn't project as much. So that's always fun to learn about fragrances, and that's what you're getting here. So let's talk about the price and would I recommend it. This fragrance, you can get it from anywhere from $6 to $10 for 6 mils. It's a nice package. It's very, it's a nice glass. The top just twist on just right. It's nothing over the top or fancy, but it's good enough with the presentation, and the smells right, and the projection is a little bit on the softer side, but it makes the fragrance, especially Tuscan Leather, it makes it more versatile in my opinion. Even though I love the fragrance, especially if you overspray, that fragrance doesn't take well to being oversprayed. So I think that Nabeel did a really good job here, and would I recommend it? It's really tough, guys and gals. So for 6 mils, if we did the math, let's say you got a fair price on it for $6. That's essentially $100 for a full-size bottle for 100 mils. You can get ombre leather for about that price. And if you look really hard and find a great deal on Tuscan leather, you could perhaps get it for $160, $180. So, would I recommend this? If you're looking to travel, yes. If you feel like you're never going to want a full-size bottle or go through enough Tuscan leather or ombre leather, just for certain occasions, I'd recommend it. If this sounds especially interesting to you, like an ombre leather with a 80% ombre, 20% Tuscan leather, that kind of deal, if that sounds fantastic to you, I'd recommend it. But overall, I'm just impressed that Nabeel, this little brand that could look gimmicky, this kind of brand that could look cheap, produced a fragrance of this quality. Again, I wasn't paid by anybody. I'm not sponsored in any way. I paid my own money for this fragrance. Some of the other ones are hit and misses, and I have more to review. This is the one I probably like the best. So, overall, it's nice. Easy to take with you in your pocket. Easy to wear anytime, anywhere. It's a great leather fragrance overall. So if you're getting into leather fragrances and you don't want something that's too much, this might be a good one to get to. A detectable leather, not too much, not too strong. It's not too spicy. But again, if you hate powder, it's just got a little bit of that going on. So thank y'all for being here at the Scentadar Fragrance channel. Let me know if y'all like, little roll-on, pure perfume oil, or if you like atars or anything like that. I'm definitely willing, and it's a lot of fun to explore different brands and different ways of fragrances, So this is a whole nother world I'm trying to explore. Let me know if you like this kind of content. Let me know if you smelled a Nabeel fragrance, if you like this Macho Man or not. Again, thank y'all so much. And if you've stayed tuned to this long, to the very end, I think you like my content, so please like, comment, and subscribe as always. So thank you all again. It's a pleasure to have you here. Y'all, all of you subscribers and fans make this all possible. So thank y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a great one, and I'll see you. Bye.